Champlin Park High School's state title softball photos should been a sleepy Minnesota feel-good moment until eagle-eyed Riley Gaines spotted the comments turned off and yelled bouquet at X speed. The team's ace, Marissa Rothenberger, is a transgender girl who just pitched a shutout through the tournament like Nolan Ryan borrowing Jenny Finch's ponytail. Gaines, channeling her inner umpire, ruled the win out of bounds for women's sports and tweeted that the star player is a boy. Cue Twitter sirens, virtue signal flares, and one very airborne Simone Biles double-flipping into the thread in a sparkly leotard of indignation. Bio 7, Olympic golds, Zero Chill called Gaines truly sick, labeled her a sore loser, and declared that Gaines should be uplifting the trans community. The gymnastics legend even suggested a brand new transgender division for every sport on Earth, apparently oblivious to the fact she just echoed Gaines' own proposed solution. Somewhere, irony pulled a hamstring. Gaines returned, serve with a forehand smash. Women are indeed responsible for making room when male bodies crash the field. She reminded Biles that pommel horse and rings exist precisely because biological strength matters. Just ask the men vaulting over inhumanly tall tables, while the women work a lower setting. Gaines rapped with the mic drop. Men don't belong in women's sports, and I say that with my full chest. Why Gaines' argument lands on both feet, biology isn't a vibe. World record charts read like a reminder that testosterone leaves receipts. Even after hormone therapy, the average male body retains larger lung capacity, higher hemoglobin, and broader shoulder to hip. Leverage priceless assets when you're firing rise balls past 17-year-olds. Fair play matters more than feelings. Competitive sport exists to measure performance, not dopamine boosts. If classifications by weight, age, and disability aren't bullying, neither is separating athletes by sex. A transgender category fixes the math. It honors self-identification without erasing a generation of girls who trained for podium spots that now vanish under a 90 mph fastball. Why Biles' rebuttal cartwheels off the mat? Simone's heart is gold, but her logic faceplants. Calling critics bullies doesn't hide the scoreboard. She never had to compete against a body that can bench press double Herzia. She demands swimmers, sprinters, and softballers smile while doing exactly that. When a 5-foot gymnast tells a 5'10" pitcher to bully someone your own size, the universe grants style points for comic timing, not consistency. Satirical intermission. The 20th percentile Club Biles may rank in the 99th percentile of tumbling physics. But her sudden cameo in gender policy feels like she borrowed her husband, Bear's playbook, and started diagramming quantum mechanics. Meanwhile, Gaines, armed with 0 Olympic medals but a truckload of data, tours the country explaining why rings and radius bones still obey biology. One reads PubMed, the other reads Vibes. Guess which one the mainstream calls anti-science? Endgame. Riley's rally cap. Riley Gaines isn't chasing clout, she already had a career before. Leah Thomas backstroke through her heats. She's chasing fairness, so a Minnesota freshman who throws 62 on the black Dawson T have to choose between transferring schools or quitting altogether. That's not bigotry. It's basic arithmetic with raison seams. So here's the scoreboard after 9 innings of digital jawing. Team runs, hits, errors. Reality. 790 feelings, 364. Gaines wins by mercy rule. Biles flips off in frustration. And trans athlete advocates are still petitioning for co-champions. But as Riley would remind everyone, titles aren't participation trophies, they re-earned within boundaries that make sport worth playing. Till Simone can stick that landing, Gaines will keep calling strikes, no matter how many gold medals are waved from the bleachers.